What's up, guys? So you guys are probably wondering, why didn't I make an AMC video this morning? I'm going to tell you why. I felt like the making AMC videos telling the direction that it's going to go right now, AMC is just in this sideways pattern. So I feel like I really didn't need to make a video today because it's going to stay, AMC was going to just stay in this bracket of these, in between these prices, right? Like it's been doing. It's not really moving much. And I've always said that I think there's going to be like a big sell-off coming. And I do think there's going to be another sell-off coming. This price is stagnant. They're waiting on this stock split thing to happen. They're waiting on a lot of things to happen. So the price is being pretty much held in this bracket, right? So for me to make a video of me saying the same thing over and over and over was kind of, it was kind of pointless. Unless you're like trying to scalp it or something. Now, as you see, the market was like tanking. And AMC still stayed in that same price bracket. It wasn't really shooting up very far. It came down a little bit, but not much. It wasn't really pulling down like a lot of other stocks were. There was maybe a few stocks that was running, but for overall, the whole market was just really trending down. And when I looked at this, the TQs, the Qs, and the SPY, and all those other stocks, I seen that it was already pulling back pre-market. So I already knew what the outcome was going to be. For me, I feel like I knew what the outcome was going to be. So I just didn't really bother to make a video today on AMC. But I'm going to watch it tomorrow, because Mondays, when the market open up Monday, sometime it could rally or it could be a big pullback. So Mondays is almost like a Friday. But you got to keep in mind the market is not normal. It's not stable. It's not back to normal, because a lot of things is happening out there. A lot of things is happening in the world. So the market is just not normal, okay? So you got to be prepared for that. And if the market pulls back any more, like really deep, and if the whole market pulls down a lot, I don't know what else could happen. I don't know what else could happen but go into like the market may crash or go into a recession or something. I don't know, but we will see. A lot of people say we're headed to a recession. We will see. Okay, the market is pulling back slowly. It is stair-stepping lower and lower and lower, and it feels like we're near the bottom of the cup, or bottom of the barrel. When is it going to turn around? It could be a whole year from now. Now, my thing is, I had a prediction for AMC. I have a prediction for AMC. Like I said before, I feel like if it doesn't happen, I feel like a type of run-up, a really strong run-up, maybe it could be a squeeze, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, a strong run-up is going to happen in April. I've always predicted that. We're going to see if I'm right, okay? I have my reasons why I predicted that. Look at my old videos. I'm choosing April, the month of April, okay? And we will see. But prior to the month of April, and prior to I made this prediction, a lot of things started taking place, like the stock split, a reverse stock split, the ape shares got introduced. Whoa, semi almost hit this car. But a lot of things started happening. The coronavirus thing happened. So the market just went haywire on that. All these things happening around the world. These war type things are happening. It's just chaotic right now. But anyway, I'm still I'm still feeling April, okay? Not saying that you should buy more stock. I'm not saying that. It's just purely a prediction that I've had for a couple of years, okay? But we will see. And when at that point, I want to see what the price of AMC is going to be in April. That's going to determine how much more of AMC I'm going to buy, or if I'm just going to sell the rest of it and just take a loss, okay? I'm not saying for you to do that, okay? Because I'm not. People have already said in the past, oh, you're not a true ape. I never claimed that I was an ape at all, okay? I go into the stock market to invest. I'm not in the stock market to lose money. And some people went in very, very heavy into AMC. Some people went heavy into GameStop. And some people went heavy into a lot of other stocks because they thought they were going to squeeze, okay? Or they heard it was going to squeeze. It's up to you to make that decision if you feel like this is going to happen. It's up to you to invest in the stock for whatever reason you've heard, or it's your decision. Basically, it's your decision. No one can force you to buy a stock because of some news you heard. It boils down to it's your choice, okay? But there's a lot of people out there that are angry with Adam Aaron. There's a lot of people who are angry with AMC, period. And some people are like raging upset. And I can understand in a sense why. And I can understand that a lot of these people that are very deeply angry is because they invested a lot of money. And when someone invests a lot of money and they thinking they're going to be rich or financially wealthy, and then it doesn't come and they can't see their money losing, they're going to feel something. They're going to be angry, okay? Losing a couple of $100, it doesn't really bother no one too much because people get their money taken in the stock market all day long, all the time, every minute, every day. But like GameStop, AMC, and there's other ones out there too. Other stocks. But like I said, the people that invested a lot, I mean, I couldn't see myself investing $10,000 into AMC. I just can't, because I can't do it just because someone says, oh, it's going to squeeze. And that's the reason why I got into it. That's the only reason why I got into AMC is because I heard that it was a squeeze potential, that it was in the squeeze thing and all the stuff's going on. And when the squeeze happens, it's going to go to all these big numbers. So I bought some shares. And I watched it run up, and I had my limit of when I wanted to sell some, and I had my limit of if it comes down, where I was going to sell my shares if it doesn't go to those high points, okay? I wasn't going to take a big loss if AMC just start coming lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. So when it hit 27, I was already out. I was like, I'm not selling no more. I don't care about being no ape. I don't care about none of that. I'm only in the stock market to make money, not lose money. If I lose a small amount, oh well. But I'm going to find another play or invest into some more stocks that can make up that balance of what I lost, okay? That's the whole purpose. This is the whole purpose of investing in the stock market, is to make money, okay? Not be like, I don't know. Some of you guys, you can do what you want to do. You can be placed in groups of whatever, but you gotta be smart. And like the AMC thing, I know everybody know that AMC was highly shorted. They know the float's been traded so many times over. There's so many so-called synthetic shares out there. There's more shares out there floating around than it is the actual float of AMC and how much it's supposed to be. But there's other stocks out there that is pretty much the same, that has extra shares out there, synthetic shares, and more shares out there than what the actual share count should be. You know what I'm saying? And no one's really jumping on that. Like, no one's really saying anything about that. We all know the stock market to a certain extent that it's like, it's not rigged, but some people think it's corrupt and all this. And corruption does come with, when it's large amounts of money, there's corruption, okay? Sometimes there's corruption. People get scammed out of money and all that good stuff. But you should already know this coming into the stock market. You should not come into the stock market thinking like you're going to always win. You're going to lose more. You're going to lose more times than you are going to win, okay? And unless you get in here and you study how the market works, study how the corruption works, and study how everything moves and navigates when the world changes and when the world moves, the stock market moves. You got to figure that stuff out. Take notes and figure it out, okay? But am I still holding some people say, well, did you sell all your shares? No, I didn't sell all my AMC shares. I still have some over on the side, which I don't care if it goes to $1 or if it goes to the OTC market. I don't care about those, okay? But I am taking a chance, a gamble. I'm gambling. If it goes up, if it squeezes, then I'll get something out of it, okay? So, and that's with the amount of shares that I don't care about. But we're still going to see what AMC is going to do, okay? If it's going to happen, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Because we all know if they can control it to this point, they are definitely going to control it from squeezing. And that's probably why a lot of big YouTubers got out of AMC and sold their shares. Because you know why they sold their shares? Because they are investors. They're there to make money. So they're in the stock market to make money, and a lot of them are on YouTube to make money, okay? They're on YouTube to make money, and they know that talking about AMC and all these other things, if it gets views, that's the whole point of making money. You get on YouTube and you get people to watch you, and other people get mad about that. They get mad, oh, because you talk about AMC and you're going to get 1,000 views and this and this. Of course, it's what's trending. Anything that trend, if you want to get views, you talk about what's trending, you talk about what's happening, and people will watch that stuff because people are online looking for information, and they gonna decipher what's right and what's wrong, okay? But that's enough about that. I'm going to watch the market until closing, until the after hours. I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of movement in the after hours. Okay, these are my thoughts for today. I think there's going to be more movements in the after hours or really close up to closing. We're going to see some things run up, and then run up in the after hours, and then come in the morning. They're probably going to sell off because that's usually what happens. Okay. But that's it. I'm going to watch the market. Tomorrow I'll be back. I'll make another video about AMC because I feel like it's going to do something tomorrow, okay? There's going to be more movement in the market tomorrow than what it was today. All right, guys. I have to go. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.